went to bed so early yesterday. All that rain in Tampa. I was in the bed like 6 o'clock this morning. I mean, 6 o'clock last night. And I pray all is well with everyone on this beautiful, blessed Monday morning. Remember, give God all the praises, all the glory. Thank Him for waking you up. Good morning, good morning. Miss Monica, Della. So I didn't cook yesterday. So this clove tea that I'm making, almost got burned. So these pork chops are already seasoned. I had them in the freezer. So I'm tasting it before because I'm finna put a beef cube in there. So these pork chops that they season with hot sauce in them. Is it me or does this lady seem like she mad? Or hold up, I ain't mad. Who talking about I be mad all the time? What's wrong with you? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, I'm up early. I was in the bed like 6 o'clock. Cause I didn't know it was, I left Ebor like 5 something. When I came home, took a shower, so I was in the bed like 6:30 looking at TV. Then I was asleep before 8 o'clock. So I'm just making this for lunch. Oh shoot, I turned the thing around. I'm sorry. I am so sorry I turned the thing around. So these butter beans here out the can. So this morning, I got a question for the people that's on here. Let me show y'all how to make y'all some gravy. You want brown gravy, okay? I want it to like burn. And that's where you're gonna get the brown from. So there go your gravy right there, your brown gravy. So we're gonna take some boxed macaroni and cheese. Now we're gonna let this pork chop cook down in this gravy. So this morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody. So this morning, my question is to y'all, how do y'all know me before you ever heard of me? If you wouldn't have never heard anything about me, you wouldn't know nothing about me. So I'm saying this because how people judge you and they really don't know you. They just going off of what they heard, and people want to come and tell you what you should do. And they never, they don't really even much know you in person. They judging you off of the things that they hear about you, and they telling you what you should do. I put this handle on wrong. So what I'm saying by that right there, people take things and run with it. They don't even much know you, and they'll say, I believe it, you that person. Don't even much know you. And I be wondering how people judge people off of things that other people say. You never met that person. You don't know anything about that person, and they'll judge you. Happen a lot. Speaking on what they heard and not what they know. I got to hold this pot like this. I put the ham down wrong. Even though this box macaroni and cheese, but we finna make it how we want it. Like the first 3 pieces. I ain't gonna add no salt because this macaroni already be having like a lot of salt in the cheese. Child, let the part of the rice burn. Just because it's boxed macaroni don't mean you can't make it yours. So I cheese it, look. And this the white cheddar, so this why it look white. Cause this white cheddar. So when y'all don't see me, y'all know I'm washing my dishes. Y'all see how pretty this gravy look? Look how pretty this gravy look. Look at him. Good morning. Same to you. Y'all see this? Look at this. Y'all see this gravy right here? This is brown gravy. This how your homemade, I got to just show y'all this right here. This how your homemade gravy is supposed to look. It's supposed to look like this. This is homemade gravy right here. Homemade gravy. Look at that. It's homemade. Ain't out the job, baby. This Treacie's gravy. This how your gravy's supposed to look. Homemade gravy. Let me tell you something. I don't care what I come on this Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Somebody gonna have something to say. Who asked the dumb question? Do you wash your dishes in dirty water in the bathtub? That's the dumbest question ever. Okay. Child, ain't nobody thinking about her. Ain't nobody finna get her 10 minutes of fame. do these dishes right quick. So that's for lunch. This morning, I was just thinking, I said, before I got up, I said, no matter what you do good, people gonna always find a way to try to tear you down. Then you always have certain women trying to tell you what you should do, what you need to do. And I'm like, people be so focused on other people's life that they lose sight of their own life. Too busy trying to tell a person what they need to do and don't even much know that person. Hey, Puddin' Cat. They can't tear you down unless you let them. ain't want to just let my water go to waste. Now let me make my breakfast. No offense, all said was I think you should apologize to you. Well, I ain't trying to be funny. I understand where you come from talking about apologize, but I ain't finna keep apologizing and I ain't finna kiss nobody but. And I don't owe the world nothing. And that's the problem with people. People come and tell you what you should do, and people don't know what you already have done. Like I say all the time, I love peanut butter. I love Jif peanut butter. And I love peanut butter. That's when I go to the store. I ain't kissing nobody but, okay? Nobody. I'm not finna keep around here and apologizing and kissing somebody but. My lip don't glue to nobody but. Dang, I thought I had. And on this, when I come on these platforms, I don't come on here talking about nobody, because I don't care about other people's business. I don't care what nobody got going on. I'm too busy trying to focus on my own self, trying to enjoy my life. Let me. I just want to tell. I want to say this right here. I'm finna say this. Y'all need to stop coming on my channel to my. I need to apologize. Okay. Y'all don't know what I have done or whatever. And y'all coming over here to my. I need to apologize. I ain't kissing nobody ass. Okay. And it's too early for y'all to be coming over here to my. I should go apologize. Man, Let me tell you, like I said before, I love peanut butter, but I ain't kissing nobody but. And don't be to our generation or none of that. Don't none of y'all know me. Y'all know what y'all heard, okay? People tell y'all stuff, but people ain't gonna tell y'all the truth, okay? So don't come over here to my, I should apologize, I should do this, I should do that. Some of y'all need to worry about your own family, your own happiness. I don't know why people think every time I go on my live, y'all got to bring my daughter up. It's not, my channel is not about my daughter, okay? My channel is about me showing my life, showing y'all things that I like. Not for y'all to come over here and tell me what I should do, what I need to do. Y'all don't know me. Y'all do not know nothing about me. And some of y'all act like y'all lived in my house. Some of y'all can tell me about my house more than I can. Ain't none of y'all live in my house. Like when my kids were sick, where was y'all? When my kids need shoes, where were y'all? When they needed food on the table, where was you? Okay? So don't come to my, I'm not the only one that know her, so let it go, y'all. I raised all 3 of my kids till they got 18. I did until my husband stepped in, okay? I raised my kids. Ain't nobody raised my kids. Ain't nobody keep my kids. Some of y'all be so focused on my life that y'all kids around here doing stuff. Only reason why y'all talking like this cause what y'all heard. But people don't know the things that you go through with your kids because you try to keep it a secret or whatever. But I don't owe none of y'all nothing. I don't have to get on the internet and apologize to make the world feel good or nothing like that. And I ain't finna keep apologizing to nobody, kissing nobody but. I don't care who it is. And let me tell you something. I don't care if somebody done something wrong to me. I ain't gonna never ever sell my soul to the devil for a penny so the world can sit back and have something to say. That is not me. And what's wrong with some of y'all want me to come on these channels to go off on my daughter so y'all can make a video so y'all can have something to say. I ain't that mama right there. I'm not that mama. So I don't care this morning how y'all feel, how y'all take it, but don't come over here telling me to apologize. Y'all don't know what I have done before. So I don't want to hear that. Like I got to come on here, please forgive me to make y'all happy. Man, go to, please. And then y'all up there to me, I should apologize. Was it a problem when she had her kids last year and came and dropped them off to the same bad mama? The same bad mama that kept her kids while she go have other kids? Man, I'm not trying to hear none of that junk. So don't come to me apologizing, no nothing. Nobody know the love I have for my kids. Thank you for the super chat. Nobody know the love I have for my kids. I love my children. No matter what y'all heard, what y'all think, I love my kids. And whenever I feel like putting a picture up, I'm going to do that because this is my page. I can do that. Trying to tell me what to do like y'all was in my house. Man, please. And another thing, stop saying I'm like your mama, don't want to apologize, none of that. Because y'all don't never know what don't happen behind closed doors, okay? So don't say, oh, you just like my mama, you stubborn. No, I ain't like your mama being stubborn, I'm being real. Y'all think I'm finna be sitting around here, going around here begging somebody to come spend time with me and stuff? Honey, everything is on God time. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to live my life. I ain't finna around here die in misery. Don't take that garbage out. I'm gonna take it out. Honey, I ain't feeding into that. Cause I just can't understand how women get up so early in the morning. It's like 5 o'clock now, and y'all talking some nonsense. When I come on my live, I don't want to be hearing that. You don't even much have to bring her name up on my live. I don't really want getting out my bed to hear that crap. Let me get rid of my cream out that part. Cream. Give me one more. Yeah, that's all. All right. But anywho, I know I've been up already, okay, on this live, but I just want to tell y'all, get up, 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 for the ones who just getting up, okay? And just coming on this live. And if you ain't got nothing positive to say, honey, you need to leave this live. Because I'm not going to be giving nobody my positive energy. I'm just trying to live my best life until God say it's time for you to come home. I don't know. I'd fried an egg sandwich. Oh, this coffee good. First of all, I didn't put my life on social media. When my life became on social media, that's when I went to talking about my life. And second of all, one thing about me, I don't use my platform to tear nobody down. I don't use my platform to worry about nobody else's business. I show people my real life. And that's what I want people to see, my real life. I don't want to be around here acting like I'm one person, this person, and I'm a whole different person off of social media. No, I show y'all the things that I do in my life. It ain't cold outside. We supposed to have a cold front this week. Sometime this week it's supposed to get, the weather's supposed to drop. It's supposed to drop down. Man, this coffee is so good this morning. Miss Tracy, you have a beautiful spirit. I pray that God keep blessing you. I pray God keep blessing me too. I don't know why people around here talking about misery. I ain't got time for misery. I'm trying to enjoy myself. Good morning. Look at, I got up this morning just to cook on my channel, then come with nonsense. You can't do nothing without somebody want to bring something to your channel to try to make you upset or whatever. Every time I go live, we got one topic that everybody want to talk about. I don't get out my bed for that. I don't live on that right there. Thank you. I'll probably do a wrap this week. I got one on my Facebook page, my YouTube channel where I did one before. Honey, if y'all don't drink coffee, y'all won't understand how this coffee, more people are geared towards negativity, but I enjoy peace and authenticity. Yeah, you got to come out and try my food. But the young man who came and bought something from me Saturday, I don't forgot his name, but he had a nice pantsuit on. Boy, I loved his pantsuit. All I kept saying, oh, I love your outfit. I love your outfit. But when I find out his name, I'm going to come on here and say his name. But I want to thank him for his review for my pasta. Will you sell plates today only on the weekend? Only on the weekend because I got to go to work. I have to work during the week. I'll probably do one this week right here. But you know, we like you and defend you, so I'm gonna talk a little. I know you're gonna talk trash. This Colombian coffee right here, and it tastes so good. So I just want to tell everybody, I appreciate if you can't come on my channel and say nothing positive, don't come over here. And I'm tired of hearing about the same topic. I don't get out my bed for that. I get out my bed to be happy, to enjoy my day, have fun, and live it to the fullest. Oh yeah, the Saints won. Yes. You know what? I was praying that the Saints beat the Buccaneers. That's all I wanted. I want them Saints to beat them Bucks. That's the most important thing right there. Good morning, everyone. A lot of us have adult children who come around us but hate us with a passion. I love a good cup of coffee. I like 5 creamers. 5 creamers and 20 sugars. That's too much. I only put 3 creamers in my coffee. Miss Tree said, keep smiling. Your smile can light up a room. Thank you. Who your team that they play Sunday? Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? I got to go get ready for work. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. I just put clothes in the dryer too. Somebody like going to the bathroom with their coffee. Oh, I can't go to the bathroom with my coffee. I can't, you know what? I couldn't sit on the toilet and be drinking coffee or none of that. I'm going to use the bathroom and sitting in there drinking coffee. I use French vanilla creamer. But this coffee is so good. Look at that. I love this cup right here. This cup say Nehemiah 8:10. The joy of the Lord is your strength. I love this cup right here. Oh, all that cream will make you go. No, I was saying how some people go to the bathroom and sit in the bathroom and eat on the toilet and stuff. That's nasty. Thank you. Yeah, this morning I grabbed this cup out because I got a lot of cups with scriptures on it. But I grabbed this cup out. Remind me, Nehemiah 8:10. The joy of the Lord is your strength. And another thing too. No matter what you do, you keep God first in everything. You pray about everything. Because when we don't keep God in first, everything ain't going to fall into place. I don't care what nobody say, honey. I get in my scripture. I pray, I ask God to guide me. I ask God to work out. I even ask God to work out the situation that I'm going through right now. Because sometimes we can't do it. We got to sit back and let God work out our situation. Because every time we try to do it, we fall while we trying to do it. Or we make a mistake while we trying to do it. So y'all remember that. Nehemiah 8:10. The joy of the Lord is your strength. No matter what you're going through. That is nasty. Like the lady, spread life and positive. Pray, Wanda. Have a great day, ladies. Stay strong. You too. Wanda, no matter what you're going through, honey, you keep God first in everything. You pray to God about everything. And that's, you know what our problem is too? A lot of us, our problem is we will run to a friend and tell a friend our problems before we get on our knees and cry out to him. And we always got to remember some things we need to take to him and stop taking it to a friend, a so-called friend. Take it to him because we ain't gonna never hear it again. But a friend, when they get mad, they're gonna say something about it. So everything we do, we need to take it to him. And sometimes we do need to get out. We need to get down and cry to him and open up to him. That's why I'm at the point, I ain't at the point, I am there. In my life right now, I don't care what nobody say, nobody feel, nobody think. I'm going to enjoy my life to the fullest. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to live my life to the fullest. That's what I'm going to do. Living my best life. Not owing nobody nothing. Don't care what nobody say, how nobody feel, who don't want to be around me. No, nothing. I'm just going to enjoy my life. Because when I sit back in misery, I always put well, like I tell everybody all the time, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 is my favorite scripture. Especially when I'm really going through something and I don't understand. And when you're going through stuff and you don't understand, sometimes we don't understand because we're not in alignment with God. That's what Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. You're not in line with God when you're not understanding. But when you're in line with God, God begins to reveal things to you. So I don't care that. And some of y'all need to get to the point in y'all life, y'all, you got to start worrying about what people say or what somebody think and who want to be around you. Honey, you got to start getting in your scripture. You got to start reading. You got to start asking God to show you. God to start revealing things to you. God to show you things that man can't show you. So that's why I'm right now in my life, I don't care what nobody say. Because nobody ain't got a heaven or a hell to put me in. Nobody. So that's where I'm at in my life. I ain't around here. I ain't begging for friendship. I ain't begging for nobody to hang with me. I'm at peace. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. When you at peace, you ain't got to be around here begging nobody for nothing at all. Why don't put some clothes on and talk about Jesus? Who ain't got, I got on clothes. Job is, oh, and I like Job too. I like Job. Everything that Job went through, I love Job too. Child, I ain't thinking about them. I got on clothes. Look at him. I got on clothes. What I got to get all dressed up for? I'm in my house. I got on clothes. No matter what you might think, baby, these clothes right here. And people crazy to my put on clothes, and when half of the people go to church, they don't even much have clothes on. Hey, Ginger. So this morning, y'all get, you know what? Y'all find y'all a favorite scripture and everything. No matter what you do. Let me tell you something. I don't care how good of a line you walk, it's going to be somebody talking about you. Somebody going to always find something to say negative about you. Can you hear now? I know y'all can hear me. I got to get ready to go because I got to go get ready for work. But I just want to say this right here. I ain't perfect. I make mistakes. And I have made mistakes too. And I have apologized to people. But I'm not going to keep apologizing to people about the same old thing. I'm not going to do that. And I'll never come on these channels to think I'm better than nobody else. I have to get up, I have to work just like y'all. I don't ask nobody for nothing. Nobody can never say on this platform that I ever came and begged somebody to give me $1, send something to my cash app or nothing. That ain't me right there. I got too much pride to do that. And then I feel that I can get up and go work. I don't want to beg nobody for nothing. Everybody having hard times. So, and God gonna keep blessing me. No matter who try to come and tear me down, God is gonna keep blessing me. God gonna keep opening doors for me. Honey, I ain't rich, but I'm rich in spirit. I struggle just like y'all. Sometimes I sit and wonder how I'm gonna pay a bill. Sometimes I sit and I cry and ask God to bring my family back together. I don't like to see my kids not talking to each other. And every household have problems. And I don't know why some people act like they household don't have problems, why they think they got it all together. Y'all know my life because my life was put out there. Y'all don't know my life because I put it out there. Y'all know my life because y'all heard about my life. So some of y'all need to stop acting like y'all family all together. Y'all act like y'all don't have no problem. Some of y'all got kids that's so disrespectful in y'all face. Some of y'all got kids that putting their hands on y'all. But when y'all see people life on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, y'all just run with it. Run with it, but then y'all don't sit and think about y'all own life. And that's why I come on my platform. I don't sit and tear down no woman, because I'm that woman that been tore down. I'm that woman that done went through things like some of y'all with men's. I'm that woman that was violated as a child, like some of y'all. I'm that woman that be around here when my kids was little struggling, how I'm gonna pay this bill, how I'm gonna put food on the table. I am that woman. I am that woman that's one of y'all. That's why I don't get on this platform and tear down another woman. Because some nights I sit and cry just like some of y'all. And nobody shouldn't be sitting here saying, oh, I don't do that. Not me. We all don't drop the tear about a situation. Most of us have sat there and wonder, being a single parent, how we gonna pay this bill, how we gonna put food on the table, and when you ain't got nobody to help you. So I don't want to hear that right there. When you come into what you should do. I just don't, I don't understand some of y'all. What guy? Yes, ma'am, we strive to live. I come on here to get away from life problems. And we all, ain't nobody family all together, no matter how they pretend to. God will give you the desire of your heart. Yeah, but I be wondering why some people come and attack. Let me tell you something. I'm not facing one person. I'm facing the world. I am, because my life played out. I'm facing not one person. I'm facing the world. And you know what? When you got to get up and you got to put on a smile, you got to hold your head up high, and you got to walk out your front door no matter what you facing. And people attack you and their family ain't together. People attack you and their kids in the house fighting each other. Some women attack you and they can't even much control their house. They ain't got their house in order. But they'll sit on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram all day long to tear you down the right stuff, and their house ain't even much in order. They can't even much handle their kids. Nobody want to be bothered with their kids. Nobody want to be around them. So some of you mothers, before y'all come and be telling me what I need to be doing, you need to be making sure your house together, making sure your children right, and stop worrying about what I need to do. I barely even want to go to my own house after a day out. Why you don't want to go to your house? There's nothing that's not going to make me don't want to come to my house. Nothing. I'm coming to my peace, and nobody is not going to be here disturbing my peace where I pay bills at. Nobody. Exactly. The pot can't call the kettle black. If they beat Jesus, what you think they're going to do to you? Ain't nobody that's why you have to hold your head up no matter what. Because you have to understand, people going to talk about you when you're up. People going to talk about you when you're down. People going to still talk about you when you're in the grave, okay? And then I got to get ready to go, but this is another thing right here. Like they say, we was always taught to keep things in the house. That's what we was taught when we was little. Well, my mama, she wanted you to tell. But I know a lot of people be saying, oh, just like old school, they were talking about keep things in the house or whatever. No, I want people to speak up. And the people that's why I said this morning, tell me how you know me. Tell me what you really know about me than what you heard. Because if you really, really knew me, you wouldn't talk like that. If you really knew me. And that's why this morning I was laying in the bed and I was thinking, I said, I want to know, how do they know me? Other than what they heard about me. Tell me that. How do you know me? Only thing people can say is what they heard. That's it. What they heard. Peace and blessings beyond, sister. My beautiful family in the chat. Grand Rise. I told my daughter that girl ain't talking about you. We bathed in other water all the time. Back in the days, it's a family that. Hey, chosen one. So this morning, y'all don't worry about what people got to say, because they're going to say something no matter what. And you got to remember, when they say something, you be like, how do they know me? How do a person know you? They only know what they heard about you. And that's what people run off, what they heard about you, nothing else. They can't say nothing else. Because you know what? I look at it like this right here. Stop talking about what you heard. Talk about what you know about me. That's what you need to start telling people. Hey, beautiful lady, how are you doing? I hope you have a great day. Hey, Jesse. Oh, I'm going to have a great day. I've been having a great day since I've been up, since 3 o'clock this morning. So stop worrying about what people got to say if they don't know you. And I'm talking to myself too. If they don't know you, people gonna go off of what they heard. And people gonna be so worried about your life that they life falling apart. Do you know how many women right now, now I'm speaking about women right now, because it mostly be women. You know how many women right now losing their relationship because they so focused on somebody else's relationship. You know how many women that can't control their kids right now? They can't control their kids right now because they too busy trying to tell you how you should control your kids and what you should do and what they wouldn't accept. But then they can't control their kids. And see, people be so worried about your life that they whole life falling apart. People love to come tell you what you need to do. And I don't understand how another woman let a woman come tell her what she should do in her relationship. And people make them act like they got the best relationship ever and this and that. Honey, I got a good husband. I got a good husband, but we get on each other's nerves. We have arguments, everything, okay? So, but people come tell you, you need to do this and do that in your marriage. But their marriage falling apart or their relationship falling apart. So some of y'all better stop listening to them. Then they tell you how to be a mother. And they can't be a mother to their own kids. They tell you what you should do, but they not even much doing it. Yeah, when I had my child, when I pushed my first child out, the doctor wasn't standing there saying, here go a manual telling you how to be a mother. I made plenty of mistakes. But I raised all 3 of my kids. All 3 of my kids. Nobody raised my kids. My kids didn't live with nobody. My kids stayed with their mama, okay? Even when their mom was getting up, walking down the bush 3 o'clock in the morning by herself to make sure she got food on the table, a roof over their head. Make sure they had all the things that they need and to show them love. And this is another thing, a topic that I'm finna talk about. Because see, people always try to tell you about what went on in your house. Because what they heard, and they didn't even much stay in your house. The way they talk, you'll swear they stayed in your house. Swear they had a room in your house to tell you about how it was in the house. And always remember, you don't have to prove a point to nobody. That's like I tell people, no matter how bad your kids do you, don't get in the streets and show out with your kids. Because see, God will humble your child. But if you get out there, you get in the streets arguing with your child, you ain't no better than your child. Just because your child calling you names and you get out there and you start calling your child name, who are you? Tell me that. Who are you? If you get out there in the streets cussing your child out, calling your child every name in the book because your child calling you every name in the book. You have to stand back and be still, be humble, let God fight battles for you. You don't have to get out there and fight battles and tongue wrestle and get the world what they want so the world can sit back and laugh and say, look at them. That's why, so when I want to say this, that's why when some of you mothers come at me, I just sit back and I said, I don't care how bad. How bad? I'm not getting on no internet calling no names. I'm not getting on the internet stooping to no level to get somebody to talk about, to make them say, did you see how her mom, I'm not doing that right there. I ain't that mama. I want to tell you, the young lady today, to not follow in our footsteps. Stop being single mothers. Do not waste your you. Oh, and that's a good thing what they said right now. Say, I want to tell the young women today, do not follow in our footsteps. Our footsteps. Stop being single mothers. Do not waste your youth. Okay, on that, I'm finna say something about that. Honey, these young women, if I got anybody on here young, you got young kids, honey, talk to your kids. Honey, talk to your young kids. No, I had my child, I got pregnant at 16 years old. 16, honey, when I got pregnant, I was so scared. I thought my mama was finna get on my butt, okay? My mama said, what you gonna do? You finna have that child. I got pregnant at 16. I had my daughter, I got pregnant at 16. I had my daughter when I was 17 in January. Then I turned 18 in June. I didn't know nothing about being a mama. I didn't know nothing about changing a baby. I didn't even much know how to fix a baby bottle. I didn't know none of that. But you know what? Some young girls, we be around here, you little young boys, you want to keep this young boy, you want to get pregnant and think you're going to have this young man. Honey, having a baby is not good. And being a single parent, it is hard. It's hard. Because I was a single parent. And I wouldn't want no young girl to be a single parent. And then I had 3 baby daddies. 3. A single parent. So that's right. We, as mothers, we don't want our kids to walk in our steps. I didn't want my children to walk in my steps. Got 3 babies. I got pregnant at 16. Out there. No, I don't want that. So you mothers, talk to y'all young girls. Tell them, honey, getting pregnant from a young man ain't gonna make that young man stay with them. That ain't gonna hold a man by you getting pregnant. Because see, when you get pregnant, sometimes that run that man away. Sometimes he'll wanna come, he gonna go leave you, and you gotta take care of that baby by yourself. And being a single mother, that is hard. A 16-year-old boy does not want to be a dad. He just wants to stick it and move. That's true. Excuse me, parenting doesn't come with instruction. We have to. And then sometimes, let me tell you, and sometimes these young girls, y'all, they have babies, and then the mamas don't want to help them because the mamas still want to be out there. Nowadays, the mamas say they ain't grandma, they grandmas. I don't babysit. So these young girls think they can go get pregnant and then want to dump the kids off on their mama and stuff. A lot of grandmothers, a lot of these women ain't on that right there. A lot of these women still doing their career. Some of them still want to be out there like they 21 years old and stuff. So that's why you mothers, you got to talk to your kids. Talk to these young girls. Talk to your young boys too. Tell them being a parent is not easy. It's hard. I have a 9 and a 7-year-old. I have a 6-month. Yeah, cause I listen to him. When you've been a single parent, you don't want your kids to follow in your footsteps being a single parent, cause you know the struggles you went through. You know how everything that you had to do to take care of your kids. Honey, I was on Section 8. I got food stamps. I got an LDC check, and then I'm like $364 a month for 3 kids. For 1 month, I'm like, And then back then you got to go to school. They want you to start going, taking a class go to the class from 9 to 5 and stuff. Who want to do that right there? You need to go get a job. Talking about going to a class from 9 to 5 for $364 a month. And back then, the stuff that they used to give us, they don't even much get at today. None of that. So you mothers, talk to y'all young daughters. If you know your daughter out there doing stuff, honey, go put her on some birth controls or whatever. I just know that both of my children love me. I showed them the love that I had to find and teach myself. I got a 2-year-old. He get everything he want. I watch my nephew, grandson 24/7 and work from home. I'm not letting no one watch him. And that's what I used to do. I work at night and babysit in the daytime. Take children to school. So you got to watch, and then some of you mothers, honey, if you can help your children out with their kids while they going to work, are they going to school, not while they going to the clubs or none of that, but if you can step up and help them, get them help, because it's hard out here. It's hard compared to how it was back in our days. Because a lot of women don't even much want the kids to come to their house. You see the kids coming and close the door. So it ain't gonna hurt to help your child out if they doing something to better their life. It's not gonna hurt. But y'all, I gotta go get ready for work. I have made a lot of mistakes in her 13 years of being on this earth, but I lean every day and try my best. That's all you got to do, is try your best. That's it. Yeah, daycare is so expensive. So if y'all mothers, y'all ain't doing that, y'all help y'all kids out with their grandkids. With your grandkids, if they going to school, are they working? You know what I'm saying? Try to help them out. Your children and grandchildren interact with you. Show that you are a good mother. So y'all do that, honey. And I listen, I ain't no grandma, honey. They call me Nana, okay? Honey, you can call me Nana, call me Grandmama Nana, or whatever. I ain't no grandma. I ain't trying to be a grandma. I just want to be a grandmother. Or you can call me, all my grandkids call me Nana. So y'all help y'all kids out. I try to help out. I try to help out. I don't like to say bye, but I'll see you later. So this morning, don't let nobody, wait, first of all, nobody can steal your peace. Nobody can steal your joy, your happiness, no nothing, unless you let them. But this morning, anybody that's going through something, honey, get in your scripture and read to uplift your spirit. Find you a good gospel song to uplift your spirit. Don't be around here walking with your head down. Don't be around here giving nobody your positive energy and you around here looking sad. We're not doing that. Y'all better start living y'all best life like the next minute is your last time, okay? So y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. And honey, uplift your spirit, okay? Because I got to go to work, okay? I got to go put on these steel toes. And I love y'all. See y'all.